Do you struggle with staying consistent? Have you ever set a goal and felt pumped for the first few days, only to lose motivation soon after? You start off strong, but then the excuses pile up. And before you know it, you've stopped showing up. You know what you need to do, but some days it feels impossible to keep going. Why does it feel so hard to stay consistent even when you want to succeed? You're not alone. Everyone faces this challenge. The truth is, motivation isn't enough to stay consistent. Motivation comes and goes, but consistency is the secret that makes success inevitable. So how do you stay consistent when motivation isn't on your side? The answer isn't about waiting for motivation to strike. It's about building systems that keep you on track. Here's the secret: discipline. Discipline is what gets you through when motivation fades. But how do you build discipline? How do you stay consistent even when you don't feel like it? Let's break it down. First, create a solid routine. A routine is the foundation of consistency. When you make something a habit, you don't have to rely on motivation. You just do it. Routines take the thinking out of the equation. You don't question whether you'll do it. You just show up. This is why small, manageable goals work best. Start small. Instead of a 2-hour workout, start with just 5 minutes. Instead of reading a whole book, read just one chapter. Small actions are easier to stick to. And over time, these small wins add up. Focus on showing up every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Once you take that first step, the rest becomes easier. The hardest part is often getting started. Next, create accountability. Tell someone about your goals. Share your progress with them. Accountability keeps you on track. It motivates you to keep going, even when you don't feel like it. When you have someone to check in with, you're more likely to stay consistent. Don't just rely on yourself. Accountability can make a huge difference. Now, let's talk about tracking your progress. Seeing your progress is a huge motivator. When you track your habits, you can see just how far you've come. It builds confidence. It helps you stay focused. Without tracking, it's easy to feel like nothing's happening. But when you see results, you feel more motivated to keep going. So track your small wins. Celebrate them. Each step forward is progress, and progress fuels consistency. Now let's talk about mindset. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but success doesn't happen overnight. It happens when you keep showing up, day after day. The secret is to focus on the process. Don't worry too much about the end result. The results will come when you stay consistent. Focus on doing the work, not the outcome. When you focus on the process, it's easier to stay on track. Another key point is embracing failure. You will mess up sometimes. You'll miss a day, but don't quit. Failure is part of the process. The key is getting back on track quickly. Don't let one mistake stop you from moving forward. Get back up and keep going. Every time you fail and continue, you're building resilience. That resilience will make you more consistent in the long run. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. It's about taking that small step every single day. And remember, consistency is a habit. The more you practice it, the easier it gets. It becomes second nature. Soon you won't have to think about it. You'll just do it. Consistency becomes part of your identity. You stop asking yourself, should I do this? You just do it. And the more you do it, the stronger your consistency becomes. Another key to staying consistent is creating a positive environment. Your environment has a huge impact on your habits. If you want to work out, lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you want to read, keep a book next to your bed. Set up your environment to support your goals. Make it easier to stay consistent. When your environment works for you, staying on track becomes effortless. Consistency also means not relying on motivation. Motivation will come and go, but discipline and habits will keep you moving forward. It's about building systems that don't depend on how you feel. Some days you'll feel motivated, other days you won't. But your discipline will keep you going regardless. Stay focused on showing up, even if it's just for a few minutes. That's the power of consistency. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be consistent. And once you build that consistency, success becomes inevitable. The key is to keep going, even when you don't feel like it, even when motivation is nowhere to be found.
The real power of consistency comes from commitment. When you commit to your goals, you keep showing up every day. It's about building habits and routines that support your long-term success. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Start now. Take action, no matter how small, because each step brings you closer to your goals. And before you know it, consistency will become a habit that will lead you to lasting success. So take the first step today. Start small, stay consistent, and let your consistency lead you to the life you want.